So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 9 of love. And yeah, I was thinking about creating a new image or a new, phrase for the day. And then I just thought, you are enough. We cannot hear that too many times. We're never, like for me, it's just so reassuring that, just as I am without changing anything, I am enough. And I was thinking then about our yoga practice. And our yoga practice, we're not practicing to somehow punish ourselves or force ourselves or alter ourselves. For me, I turn up to check into how I am, just to be in this moment. And change happens, but the importance is being in wellness, being in this moment, noticing how I cultivate wellness, how I listen to my body, all this stuff that we do all day, every day here in yoga. So just feel into the sense of you right now. Whatever that is, it could be that you feel it in your body. It could be that you feel it beside your body. It could be that you sense just this feeling that is the ground of you. What is that? Notice your wellness. Something that resources you. Could be something inside, could be a memory, could be the fact that you just had your coffee, could be the fact that you're here. Nice. And how do you do self-care? For me, it's in these tiny little choices that I make, tiny, tiny little choices that I make. Saying no instead of yes, saying yes instead of no. Great. So come lie on your mat. Come. Knees are bent and feet are flat on the floor. Give space to your shoulders. Land your shoulders well down onto the floor. And then gently just sway your knees from side to side. Just a small sway, maybe 6 inches each way. And just when I do this, after a few rocks, it's like there's this sighing belly feeling that emerges. And it just feels really good to settle into and to deepen into the feeling in my belly. How does that seem to you as you rock? Nice. Begin to sway your knees more from side to side. So the distance becomes bigger as you rock. You can stretch your arms out to the side just because it's just really nice to reach and stretch into your arms. How do you deepen your breath? How do you settle into, soften into the deep of your belly? And just have a slight smile on your face. Maybe just lift the corners of your mouth, softening into your face. Find a sense of ease in your body as you do this. Like, as you rock your knees from side to side, can you soften into your jaw, your face, the skin on your face? Can that drop a bit down into your torso, into your belly? That sense of softness, that sense of ease. Nice. And then come back up to center. Lift your right foot off the floor and bring it directly over your hip. And then bring your right knee out to the side. And then come back up. Right knee to the side. Come back up. And just notice what stops you going any further. Back up. One more time. Out to the side. And then draw a big circle with your right knee. As you draw your circle, what is the range of ease, the range of comfort in this leg? And then roll in the other direction. It's very interesting looking at as I create each month, there's certain months like connection just seemed to really click and work. And love, I don't know, it's like, yeah, it hasn't found its shape yet. But it's really wonderful just settling with just turning up and teaching, Ciara, is loads. And really settling with I am enough just the way it is. That it's okay for me to turn up and not know where we're going for the month or not know, just not know. It's okay. And so, yeah, so I'm really settling into I am enough, truly, just turning up and doing this with you. Stretch into your right leg. Maybe hold on behind the right leg, pull it down towards you. Lower your leg down towards the floor. Pull it towards you, lowering it down. As you pull it towards you, I just feel more length through the back of your thigh. One more time. Super, hold on to it, pull it down towards you, wiggle your toes, and see if you can get soft into your foot here. So tendency is that your foot's going to get really like contracted because the whole leg is lengthening. So how would you soften into your toes and soften into your foot here? Nice, other side. Lift the left foot off the floor, draw your left knee out to the side. Notice what stops you. Come back up to center. Out to the side, center, side, and center. Next time you go side, make a circle. Side and then circle. Look at what your right foot's doing. Can you push a bit deeper into the floor? Can you connect down into the floor? Really keep that right side solid. Turn the circle in the other direction. Nice. Squeeze the left knee up towards you. Hug it in. Stretch the left leg up. Pull it down. And then begin to swing your left leg down and then up. Down and up. Down, up. One last time. Down and hold it. Settling in, breathing into your belly. See if you can soften that foot. Yoga is not about being rigid. It's about being dexterous. Like, how do you manage and adapt and soften into or become strong in places? Or it's not about becoming more and more rigid in further and further range of motion. So right here, it's not about getting really, really hard into your leg. It's how do I extend my leg and get soft into my foot? Nice, bring your foot to the floor. Cool, arms are long beside you. Just roll up and down along your spine, lifting up and lowering down. Rolling up, rolling down, rolling up. I wanted to bring my feet a little bit closer to my bum there. I felt like my feet were too far away. Notice where your feet are. Rolling up, rolling down. Nice. Lift your right knee up so your knee is directly over your hips. Lifting up, and then draw your knee towards you. Lower your foot to the floor. Knee towards you. Foot to the floor. Knee towards you. Pause there. So your right knee is drawing towards you. Your right knee is bent. Arms are long beside you. My elbows are quite firm into the floor, and that's going to give me stability. Left leg is strong. Push a bit deeper into your left heel. Nice. Roll down. Other side. Lift the left knee up. And then lift your hips up. Let your left toes touch the floor. And draw your knee towards you. Touch the floor. Knee towards you. Touch the floor. Knee towards you. Floor, and then pause as you squeeze your knee deeply towards you. Lift up through the right hip a little bit higher. Soften your face, like you're really strong in some places, but you're expanding into wellness and softness in other places. Lowering down, bum to the floor. Nice. Keeping your feet on the floor, roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. Easing into, rolling into, feeling. How does my spine feel as I do this? Well, then roll in the other direction. Feeling, sensing, connecting. Nice. Lift your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Elbows brace into the floor. Lift your hips. Lower them down. Lift your hips. And lower them down. What are you feeling as you do this movement? Where are you feeling this as you do this movement? Make the movement as big or as small as is right for you, remembering that you're editing, adjusting, adapting for your body all the time. Next time you rise, pause. Remember, if your knee is bent, if your bum is on the floor, whatever way you are enough. Nice. Drop your bum to the floor. Other side. Left leg is high. Rising up. Rising up. I tend not to roll up and down along my spine when my leg is straight. It's like my whole spine just lifts as one and then it drops as one. Just notice that. How is your spine lifting up and down? You can roll up and down if you wish, but I like for this one, it's like chunk up, chunk down. And up and down. Next time you rise, pause. Lowering all the way down, arms are wide. Gliders. And just feel that. How do you do gliders from side to side? Listening to, cultivating wellness. Just being in this moment. How does now create wellness in your body? Rather than forcing something now and not feeling well. There's that deep debate. How do you know your body? How do you live in it all day long? How are you your body? Are you adapting or are you overriding? Do you know the language of your body? Nice. Come back to center. Pause with your legs long, hands on your belly. And just let all that rest. Nice. Breath is in your belly. Cool. So roll over and come up into your cat pose. All the way over. Coming into your cat pose. Nice. And then from here, lift your right knee straight out to the side and then down. So it's similar to what we were doing before, but now your pelvis is moving. So before, because the floor was behind you, you couldn't move your pelvis. Now your right knee is going to lift higher. So my whole pelvis is following my right leg. How high can you lift? Nice. Other side. It's the continuity of what we do every day. Slow and incremental changes towards wellness, towards turning up and listening. One more time. Nice. Cool. So take your right knee and bring it up towards your right elbow. And then bring your right knee behind your left knee and then look over your left shoulder. So I'm squeezing deeply down into the left side. Right knee up towards the right elbow. Right knee back. Look back over the left shoulder. Sit your bum back. So just have a sense of traveling with the lower back as you do this. Squeeze. One last time. Knee up. Knee back. Cool. Other side. Left knee up. Left knee over the back of the right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Up. Back. Up. And back. One last time. Up. And back. Nice. Super cool. So bring your left elbow to the floor. So your left elbow is where your left hand was. Stretch your right leg out to the side. So it's straight out to the side. My baby toes are on the floor. And then lift your right leg up and then lower it down. Lift your right leg up, lower it down. I want to bring my left elbow a little bit further to the left. See if you want to do that. Down, up, down, up, and down. So we're going to swing our leg. So bring your right foot around the corner behind you. And then bring your right leg up. Right leg behind you. Right leg up. I think this is one of these moments where Karen's going to be shouting at the TV. Thank you, Karen. I hear you. One more time. Super. Other side. So bring your left elbow down. Bring it to the floor. Stretch your left leg. Oh, right elbow down. Sorry. Right elbow down. Bring it a little bit wider. I enjoyed that. Bring your left foot out to the side. So right elbow's down. Left foot is out to the side. And then lift it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. You'll definitely know that you have bum muscles. Swing your leg behind you. I'm going to look back over my shoulder to see it. I like that in the spine. And then swing your leg forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. One last time. Back. Karen, I hear you. Rounding into a cat. Arching your back. Rounding. Arching. And as you arch, imagine you can bring your chin down towards the floor. Rounding. Arch. Rounding. And arch. Nice. So draw your right knee forward between your two hands. And then either come into zigzags. That's where you're sitting on the right buttock and the two knees are pointing towards the right. Or you're coming into pigeon. And so what we're doing is just lengthening out all those bum muscles that we were really strengthening. We're now lengthening them. Main thing is that your right knee is comfortable where you are. And if you're in zigzag, then just wiggle your pelvis from side to side. So you have this sense of how do you move in zigzag. If you're in pigeon, rock your pelvis from side to side. Nice. Whichever way you are, either zigzag or pigeon, drop your elbows down either side of the right knee and rest forward, dropping your head down. Have a bit of a wiggle. Remember, finding connection, finding length, softening into your face, deepening into this moment. Wellness happens now. So if your knee is sore, then reverse. Come back out of it. Find an easier place for your knee. Knees don't like any kind of weirdness, really, so be careful. Slow and incremental changes are the best thing for your knee. Nice. Come back. And then bring your left knee forward. So again, either into zigzag Or you're into pigeon. Pigeon, your back leg is straight, right leg is straight, hands are on the floor. And just rock your pelvis. Nice. Bring your elbows down either side of that left knee. And drop your head forward. Remembering, mind your knee. Be kind. Be loving. Really include sensations in your practice and have a loving attitude towards them. It's that internal dialogue that we're really managing or meeting or unfolding or unpacking. It's not about, oh, I must go harder, must force, because that actually long term doesn't work. It's like, how do I cultivate wellness on the deep of me? How do I listen to my sensations and be well? How awesome. Stretch your legs out long. Sitting on your bum, roll into your ankles. Lift your bum one side, lift your bum the other side, and then just resting forward, rounding forward. As you drop your head forward, how do you really fall, drop, sink? You can bend your knees. Sometimes it's very nice to wrap your elbows around the backs of your knees. That stops your knees dropping down completely. If you have a bolster or a pillow, you can put it underneath your knee, or just reach your arms forward. And remember, softening your face, being in wellness. Rock your bum from side to side. Roll your shoulders, moving. Rock your head, maybe. Super. Come lie on your back all the way down. Knees are bent. Bring your feet to the floor and just sway your knees from side to side. And just listening to the sense of your lower back. Maybe squeeze your knees up onto your chest or whatever it is that you do to really pull and soften and deepen into your lower back. Thanks so much for joining me. It's always such a, God, I just love this place. Love this practice, this attention to wellness, this sense of cultivation of the deep inner relationship to ourselves. So if you're enjoying this, then it's €10 for the month. And remember, you are enough. It's day 9. This is me. Great. Such a pleasure. And yeah, have a great day. Monday morning here in this part of the world. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the week ahead. Okay, ciao, ciao. Be well. Slán, slán.